And we are going right into the game as we are back. It is the Scuf Gaming 5K. We're down to the quarterfinals where it extends to best of fives. Right now, Erupt down 2-0. And I'm looking for a big game from this guy. Zuma knows he has to put away the sniper rifle and keep it all MTARs here on Blitz. Ben, if they fight back in this series, how do they do it?
Right now, it needs to be a mixture of both good aggression and also defense. I mean, it seems like every game that we've seen so far, the defense hasn't really been there. It's been kind of non-existent. You either need to slay straight through it, as in just play how Cole do, just keep on getting those kills, and that can act as a form of defense, or just always backtracking. Hopefully, well, I say hopefully, but Erupt, they need to do that, otherwise they are out of this tournament.
You see that first kill, so aggressive with Saint, trying to get pushed up for the cap. He gets a kill, but it's taken down, and now it's a 2-on-1 as Vexx is in the first position to cap, gets a big kill, knows there's one more in there. Where is it? He will go down, but his teammate's in position. And I missed it, but Legal got through.
Oh, good start. 2-1 with that first cap. That's going to put the pressure now back on Vexx. And Vexx are obviously 2-0 in the lead, best of 5, as you said, but not the most caps we've seen. I mean, we saw earlier on, what, a cap every 10 seconds? I think
It was getting crazy.
It was ridiculous amount of caps, but Legal looking to put the pressure on once again.
So here he is inside, and he will go through for his second capture. His teammates dealing with the slaying. And all 4 down. This is the opportunity that they needed here from Vexx, and Saint will be the first one to cap. He's got 3 more teammates now with middle map control.
Now this is the big thing. Can they control that mid-map and also pick up the kills? If they can pick up a couple of kills here, they may be able to get another couple of caps. They 2 go down. This is Vexx's chance. They need to be aggressive. A team push here should be able to shut down Erupt, but that kill is not going to help things. Legal goes big. Pluto's going to get shut down as well, but the cap still goes in. Nicely done. Huddle connecting with the nade, and Huddle's actually in a perfect position. He doesn't even need to chase that. He can just wait. The player's going to be a... Oh, no. You are blind! Oh, somebody get that guy some glasses. Wow. Seriously.
Put your eyeballs in. All right. We got Huddle getting a little bit lucky, and now he's using his skill to fight back for another capture. Vexx starting down 2-0. Battling back now 4-2 as he will make it in. 4-3-2 is Huddle. Saint 5-4 with 2 caps as well.
3 players from Vexx spawned back Lumber, and not a single one rotated back to the blitz point. Huddle got that for free, and it's those poor defensive plays which you're just never going to be able to win a game of blitz. It just will not happen. If you're giving away free caps like that, you have to put so much pressure on you on the offensive side of things that you just really shouldn't need to handle with.
I showed you all the battles in the middle of the map. Slacked may have snuck through, did open up that fire door. But let's go over and see what's happening with Vexx from Erupt.
Vexx mid-map, there's one. Nicely done. Opens the front door. Just going to give the defensive side just that extra element to really think about. Those doors really are a bit of a problem, but Vexx peeks after being hit up. Not sure that was really the smartest thing to do. And that's going to leave Perplex by himself. Has to do the defensive duties for now. One player's going to be right in front of him. Oh, no.
All right, so a rough time already. And look at this, another cap going through. That one belongs to Slacked, as that is his first. We got Vexx answering right back, though. 5-3, still 2 minutes to go.
That was a good reply, but again, just look at the way that Erupt are spawning in and just kind of pushing out and just praying that they have no one. I mean, a player like Huddle, who we just saw before, just can be so sneaky and a massive pain. And you really need to think about that a lot more, and that's definitely a couple of the caps have gone down. It's just because they have not been checking back. But Zuma, to his credit, slaying his way all the way towards the enemy portal. Is he going to be able to jump on it? That's going to be the big question.
He's got 2 teammates.
Oh, he gets it.
And nice work. Perplexed and Zuma working together for that capture. Perplexed is still behind enemy lines. 3 spawners all going to be in front of him. Can he deal with this? There's one. Has the vector, but he's pinched. Zuma, in the meantime, has moved across the middle of the map, and now it's all up to Vexx to keep map control.
Well, he's not really going to be able to do this. He needs to wait for his teammates to spawn in. Try and cause a ruckus over here on the right-hand side of the map. Just ran straight past someone's vision. He doesn't need to go for that kill. He could have let that go and jumped down and maybe got himself a cap, but his teammates are going to slay, and he's going to get it anyway. Nicely done. And we have a tied game.
That's right. Perplex is in the back blocking the spawns, forcing him over on Freight side. Meanwhile, his teammate inside here for the capture. There's another score, and Perplex still inside the base trying to rally. They've taken the lead 6-5, trying to make it 7-5.
This is really good stuff, and he's going to get it. And what a turn of events. It was, I think, 5-2 at one point.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. 5 caps back-to-back, unanswered. And that just shows you how much pressure Erupt are putting on this Vexx spawn. And that's basically what I was trying to say. You know, sometimes slaying your way is the best form of defense. And that's all they've done. They have just slayed continuously off spawn, and really there's been no reply from Vexx.
Legal on your screen with Vexx actually now here. Watching the back defense. Can that player get through? No. Great defense so far. And they will end the round 7-5, but we still have 5 more minutes to go. Just 2-point game.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how switching sides is really going to affect this game, because they started off very heavily in favor of Vexx, and they really slowed down. The last 2.5 minutes didn't get a single cap. It was all the opposition.
And what do you argue is the easier side on this map?
It's tough. Personally, from my perspective, just the way I enjoy to play, I would say Erupt side right now is probably the better for me. But the spawn traps on both sides, obviously, you know, you can go right to the very back of Freight, block the spawns, and really give the opposition a tough time. But for me, if you can get someone back lumber, it's just such a dominant position to be in.
Perplex, the last man standing. He goes down, so here comes the push from Huddle. And Slack, big defensive kill. Slack trying to answer back. He's cut down. And now Pluto and Saint know they need to play some defense.
Yeah, this is going to be big from Saint. He needs to pick up at least a couple of kills. The assist on one, play to his right-hand side. I think he has that COD sense. His COD sense tingling, jumps, gets it. Nicely done.
One more player coming off spawn for Saint to beat. That's Legal, who is now inside the blitz point. Another one coming off Freight side.
Lordy
and
Lord.
long-range Vector is good.
Only just.
And meanwhile, it looks like Vexx is the lone defender. Let's see what he can do about it. As remember, there are multiple players here from Vexx inside their base.
But that's really good stuff from Vexx. Just slaying his way out. Defensively, there's going to be a player at the front. Not going to get it. Unfortunate. And that's going to be 1 point now. Differential. Pluto trying to do something. Not happening. Huddle trying to slay down the middle of the map. Looks towards the right. And look at that. 2 people going underground from Vexx. Sorry, from Erupt. Really smart heads-up play from them, but they ran straight into some fresh spawners, and I think they've both been slayed. No,
Legal beasted his way through, man.
Fair
Zuma
enough.
got a kill at home, but it wasn't on the capper. But look at this. It's within 1 point. Vexx trying to mount the comeback once again. They were down 2 at the half. Still 3:19 to go, and they're continuing to push forward. They got to look out for Legal, though, who's opening their front door.
Yeah, Legal really being a nuisance. Not going to be able to pick that one up, but the cap goes in, and that extends the lead back to 2 in favor of Erupt.
Big play there from Perplexed. Won his 1v1 up top. Jumped down for the capture. 10-8. Legal trying to stay alive in the middle. Meanwhile, it looks like Zuma is going to be watching his back. Down goes one. Zuma answers right back, but no one inside the enemy's base at the moment, as everyone is battling for middle control, and Zuma has just secured a route to the flag.
Back and forth action. Zuma nicely done, but still 2.5 minutes of game time. Anything can happen. I expect a couple of big pushes from Vexx, and Slack getting very ambitious with that MTAR. Not going to happen. Saint cleans up defensively. Nicely done. But still, that mid-map consistently being contested for control.
Who is that doing work? There was someone doing a lot of damage up front, but no capture. Meanwhile, Legal trying to sneak by. Gets one. No more spawners in the back. He will go down. Zuma making sure his base is cleared. There's a guy, though, he just walked past. Does Slack know he's got a free ride to the base?
Well, if he gets that kill, which he didn't, because Zuma was there.
What sense there by Zuma? Knowing that there's a player missing, doubles back, gets the easy capture, and his teammate will now make it a 3-point lead for Erupt.
This is some really good pressure that they're putting on this Vexx spawn, and Vexx need to get some points on the board quickly, because this is what I was talking about. Zuma now with back lumber control. This is a nightmare. You need to address this if you're on Vexx, and I don't think they even know you. And he's just going to go for the free cap. He recognized that everyone had overextended. There was no real point in him staying there. Just trade the cap. Really heads up play, and right now I expect to see a lot of overextending, because they have a 3-point lead. They can afford to do that.
Slack just ran past a player. It was Legal. Legal so sneaky. Play that one perfectly. 1 minute, 15 seconds left on the clock. 4-point game.
Oh, no.
And here we go. Big score there coming out of Huddle. but Legal is going to have to try and answer back. Nice defense here from Vexx. Can they make the comeback, Ben? 3 points, 60 seconds.
They have the time. The question is they need to make sure they're keeping tracks on where Legal is. He's been that player who consistently gets those caps, and another cap goes in, extends it to 4. Still mathematically doable, but it's going to be very, very tough. They just don't seem to have the control. And look at this from Vexx. Picks up the kill. If he jumps on that, that is going to make it GG, but the kill does go in. But Perplexed runs it home, and it's just, I think, I'm trying to do the math as quick as I can. Yeah,
nope, it's over.
Yep.
Done. Erupt
Wow.
stays alive. Legal doing so many smart plays here. It doesn't show it in the kill column, but 6 captures make it 7 as he is continuing to throw more captures on that board. Vexx with some big plays as well, and Zuma with some enormous slaying in the middle of the map, actually dropping 29. You can see Erupt already quitting out, going to set up the next game. They know they're still in it. Domination will be game number 4. Who's got the advantage after watching them in both respawns?
It's back and forth. It really is, because, I mean, it just seemed like they just really stepped up when they needed to, and that was the difference for me. So going into this domination, I really think it could be anyone's game. All
right, guys. Well, during the commercial break, do us a favor. Tweet out the stream. Tweet us your thoughts so far. I want to get your predictions. We'll read some of them on the air. I'm at MLG Puckett. He is at Benson_EU. We'll be back after this.